You get lost in the woods with your best friend and come across an abandoned mansion. Therein lives an eccentric man, so to say, and you kind of have a feeling that you might be in a bit of danger. But should you be worried about the eccentric man, or should you be worried about your friend? That is the plot for Bare Teeth. Let's get right into it, shall we? Saint Devigri University of the Arts. High quality, high education, and notoriously difficult to get into. Somehow you managed to get in on a scholarship. All your life, you've had a passion for the arts, but consider yourself a jack of all trades and a master of none. Every form of art was special to you. How could you choose just one to excel in? Speaking of, what was your name again? My name is Lionel. How's it going? Oh, Lionel. Right, you're Lionel. Unlike your best friend of many years, Theo, you didn't particularly stand out in any category. Perhaps it wasn't your enthusiasm and passion that got you accepted. Or just sheer dumb luck. Probably dumb luck. You shook your head as if to rid yourself of any doubt. Now wasn't the time. You and Theo had managed to make some friends while attending Saint Devigri. You couldn't help but feel a bit wary of them, though. Perhaps it has something to do with the fact that Theo was so suspicious of them. No matter. They invited the two of you to a party, and you had to get ready. What will you wear? I'm gonna wear something sexy. Look, if I'm gonna die, I wanna die sexy, okay? They're gonna look at my corpse and think, damn! That ass. Of course, you wanna feel good meeting your friends. Some sexy clothes might help boost your confidence. You made your choice and headed out. You shivered. It was a little chillier than you had expected. Good thing you brought a stylish coat just in case. You noticed that Theo had arrived before you. He stood near the hastily set up snack table, eyeing the people milling about warily. Theo, there you are. Oh, hello, cutie. Lionel? They immediately seemed to brighten up upon hearing your voice. Good thing you showed up when you did. Was getting worried. Your outfit looks good on you. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Anyway, don't you think it's a little weird? What do you mean? Like, we're kind of far from the campus, plus, we're right next to the forest. Well, I guess they didn't want to get in trouble for partying on campus. Maybe, but I'm just worried. You wanted to give your new friend the benefit of the doubt. You really did. But Theo's words left anxiety gnawing at your insides. What will you do? I'm gonna stay and chat with Theo. So, what kind of snacks do they have? Theo gestured at the table. Lots of cheap stuff. Unhealthy, but tasty. Saying this, they grabbed a bag of spicy chips and lime soda. You decided to follow suit and grab some chips and soda of your own. Well, lime soda is an excellent choice. How could you go wrong with lime soda? Honestly, I would always trust a man who has a taste for lime soda. I might regret my words later. These chips are stale. Also, I'm gonna run with it, okay? Like, no matter what happens, okay? I'm gonna immediately trust Theo simply because he chose lime soda. Theo covered his mouth to stifle a chuckle at your expense. I'm kind of regretting going to this party. I wish we had just stayed at the dorm so I could cook for us. It almost sounds like a dinner date. Try to take me out? Theo's eyes widened as his face flushed red. He managed to choke out something that sounded a bit like, "It's not like that." Now it's your turn to laugh at them. As he leaned against his night table, he heard a voice call out. The voice belonged to a girl he had seen around. Macy was her name. Hey guys! I got a text that there's this super pretty clearing further in the woods. Does anyone want to come with me? Another partygoer piped up in protest. Really? Who told you that? A friend of mine. Funny, haven't heard from them in a few days, but this probably means they're fine. The partygoers murmured amongst themselves. Do you want to go? Doesn't sound too bad. You sure? Sounds a little dangerous. I can protect you. Don't worry. I'm going anyway. Not wanting to be left alone, you decided to follow Theo. Of course I'm gonna follow Theo. I mean, hey, I always trust a man who loves lime soda. Hey, does anyone remember what direction we came from? The group is silent. Maybe we should split up? Is that really a good idea? Power in numbers, you know? Once we find a way back, we can text each other to meet up here. Good idea! You and Theo decided to stick together. As you walked down the forest paths, you began to shiver. Are you cold? Nah, just nervous, I guess. This is like the beginning of a horror movie. Remember how I said I'd protect you? Yeah? I meant that. I care about you. You sap. Care about you too. We're best friends. friends, aren't we? Like the bestest of friends, like buddies for life. And oh man, there's no way it could go any further than that, right, Theo? I trust you so much. Right. Besties! As the night grew darker and the moon rose in the sky, you and Theo chatted idly. For a moment, you almost forgot about the darkness, and of course the fact that you were lost in the woods. At least until you decided to check your phone. Theo? Huh? Does your phone have service? As Theo brought his phone out to check it, their face drained of color. It does not. Fear began to settle in your stomach. Were you going to die out here? Surely someone would notice the missing students, but would it be too late by then? Hey, I know that look. You're panicking, aren't you? What do you need me to do? What will you say? Hold my hand or talk me through it. Honestly, hold my hand. I mean, I could use the physical information. Okay. Theo offers you their hand and you take it. The feeling of his warm hand squeezing yours helps to ground you. You lean against their shoulder as the two of you walked along. Also, like, it doesn't escape me how, like, it's switching between, like, masculine pronouns and non-binary pronouns. Might be just a little issue there. Once you come down, you continued on your way. It's getting late, huh? Yeah. I hear running water up ahead. You thirsty? It's not the ideal drink, but just in case. You nodded. If the two of you were going to be stuck here for longer than anticipated, you need all the energy you could get. Also, the river means we're going to the wrong way, right? We didn't see a river on our way into the woods. You're right. Once we rest, we'll go another way. As you grew closer to the river, a horrible smell hit you. Ugh, what is that? Did an animal die or something? It's likely. Your assumptions were quickly bashed as you spotted the river. You froze, staring at the side before you. What in the... A body? A human body with the head bashed in violently, laid limp near the river. What's worse is, you thought you recognized this person. A person who went to Saint Devigri. They weren't very pleasant, and just a week before, they had just called you a rude name for bumping into them. But still, they didn't deserve to die. Theo? I think I'm gonna be sick. We should get out of here. Besides his pale, shocked expression, Theo seemed to be remaining calm. They ushered you away from the tainted river. Oh my god. What just happened? You felt terrified. No amount of breathing deeply could calm you down. The two of you walked in silence once more. Only this time, it was a terrified, tense silence. I don't recognize this part of the woods at all. Saying this, you noticed a light up ahead. After the last encounter, though, you were a bit wary of exploring unknown areas. Even still, something drew you to it. You see that? Yeah. Not sure what it is, though. I think we should go check it out. Lions might mean shelter. Theo nodded. However, the closer you got to the light, the dimmer it became. Until... Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Something new was screaming that this wasn't supposed to be here. And yet, you found yourself approaching the door. Lionel? I don't think that's a good idea. It was too late. As soon as you reached out to knock on the door, it swung open. Despite the dilapidated state of the mansion from outside, the inside was a much different story. Someone very obviously lived here. Perhaps whoever lives here can help us. Maybe, but I've never seen this place on any maps. I'll take whatever I can get at this point. And it was true. You were desperate for any kind of warmth or shelter after wandering the woods at night for several hours. However, you were quickly distracted by the smell of fruit? What the? You smell mangoes, or is that just me? It's not just you. You were starving. Should we check it out? Yeah, I think we should. The two of you hesitantly wandered to wherever the smell was coming from. You came across a large room with intricately decorated chairs and a table, and a man sitting in one of the chairs. He glanced up and nearly choked on his heavily fruit-scented drink. Yeah, I have a guess. I'm really sorry about entering, but do you know the way back to Saint Devigri, the art school near here? Also, we found a body near the river close to here. How on earth do I explain this? Wait, let me introduce myself first. I'm Reese. I happen to live here. I don't get visitors very often, so please forgive me for reacting so rudely to your appearances. And, I'm afraid I can't guide you back as of now. As of now? Now that you really looked at the man, you notice that not only did he wear very old-fashioned clothes, but his ears were noticeably pointed. A small childish part of you insisted that this Reese might be a real non-human creature, and this was the start of a magical adventure. Are we on a magical adventure? Heck yeah! A larger, more reasonable side of you said that maybe this guy was just weird. Yes, as of now, I don't know if I'll be able to explain right now. You two look exhausted. I would be a terrible host if I didn't prepare you anything. You realized Theo had been silent this whole time. Well, I'm Lionel, and this is my friend, Theo. Lovely names. I also have guest bedrooms, by the way. They're a bit dusty, but they're adequate. This guy was moving way too fast. You said we're staying the night. We don't even know you. Oh, I must apologize once more. I seem to be a bit excited. I haven't had guests in so long, you see. I mean, the last time I had someone over, it was a friend of mine who was technically a demon. A pleasant individual that Oh! Wait! No, wait! Hang on! So, you're saying that Bert Steve has, like, some connection to the art with Blood universe? Holy heck, that is so cool! Also, if you guys haven't checked out Art Without Blood, I recently replayed it. Link to that is up here and also in the description below. Alright, their artistic media of choice was rather off-putting, though. I wonder how they're doing. Sorry, did you say a demon? Now, we shan't judge. Everyone has their quirks. This guy was definitely insane. But I digress. I don't have much in terms of food right now, but I'll attempt to whip something up for the two of you. So, do you think he's gonna poison us? I have no idea. I'm gonna go watch him make our food, just in case. And with that, you were left alone. You should be reeling with shock from all that just happened. A mysterious man living in the middle of the woods who claimed to know a demon. But honestly, you were too tired to feel afraid. Soon enough, Theo and Reese returned, carrying rather large cups. We made smoothies! He wasn't kidding when he said he didn't have much food. It's just a bunch of fruits and wine in there. I know my palate. How are you even alive? That's a subject for another time. Sit! We have much to discuss. So let me just say it, these woods are cursed. I don't know when or why, all I know is that they're constantly shifting paths and directions. It takes anywhere from weeks to a month for the woods to repeat directions. You do realize how insane you sound, right? I am fully aware, thank you very much. Anyway, if you do not wish to be forever lost within the trees, it's best if you stay with me until the pattern repeats. I can prove it too. Once the sun rises, you'll see that the forest will look vastly different from before. I do hope we'll get along during your visit. You sipped your smoothie slightly, pondering Reese's words. If what he said was true, then you were certainly in a difficult situation. I want to trust you, Lionel. Theo, we really don't have much of a choice. I apologize for the trouble. I really do. But this is something beyond my control. It's fine. We can stay here. Theo looked like they wanted to say something, but kept quiet. Excellent! If the two of you are done with your drinks, then I'll show you to the guest bedrooms. Well, my bedroom is on the far right, while the other two are beside it. Reese gestured to the bedroom next to us. I believe this one will fit you, Lionel. Okay? Go on then, inspect your room. You peeked inside the room. Oh my god, it's so elegant. It was surprisingly nice. It was warmly lit, giving it a cozy feeling. So, what do you think? I like it. Wonderful! I'm so glad! You gently sat on the bed, hearing the springs of the mattress creak beneath you. Suddenly, you realized just how exhausted you were. Actually, do you mind if I just go to sleep now? Lionel, are you sure? Goodness, let the poor thing sleep. You should get some rest too, you know? Come on then, let me show you your room. He pulled Theo by the sleeve to a room next to yours. Man, Reese is just so cute. And so you were left alone again. You clambered onto the bed, making sure to take off your shoes and slowly drifted off to sleep. What? Oh my god, that was just so cozy. Holy heck. Thank you for playing the Bear Team demo. This is the very first version of a demo, so I might release an extended version of the future based off of player feedback. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Well, I don't think this game is going to take us down any particular route if we actually choose anything differently for now. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank you all so much for coming. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to play this for yourself and probably check out some of the other interactions, link to game will be in the description below. And hey, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lionel, signing off. Ciao.